Hello everyone, welcome back to Rise of the Tomb Raider. We last left off. We had managed to get into a tomb, find some stuff out about a prophet or something about living forever, and we are now continuing on, hopefully, in the Siberian Alps, trying not to die. So let's go. We got separated by Germans. Clipping through the snow. Going at a good rate. Hair's moving. Shivering.
Keep moving.
Never feels a way to turn off captions. All I want is subtitles.
Come on. You can do this. Move.
You gonna go sliding?
An old camp. Okay. Got to start a fire.
You didn't miss anything up there, I think. Although this way just goes in a big circle. Why don't there be a game over for this? Like, you took too long to build a fire, you're dead. Oh, it's close there. You probably put big weapons that can't cast arrows. Okay, cannot climb up this. Too cold. Must keep yourself warm. Oh, something that's really interact with me. It's too thick.
Need resources to build a shelter.
Yes, I know.
Okay, this might work. Not enough to last the night. Need to gather more.
Oh, okay. Just
dry enough to burn. I hope.
I need to try plus. Oh, it's nice.
Fresh kill. No meat, but maybe something else I can use.
You can hide inside it, keep warm.
Back to camp. Move, damn it.
Oh, we just made up.
Men are scouring the ruins of the mountains. If the artifact is here, we'll find it.
And what of the remnant?
They continue to resist us, but we'll have the situation in hand soon enough.
Good. Trinity has faith in you.
Trinity. Going to need a stronger bow.
Use the weapon menu to upgrade your bow.
I wish this pain wasn't so familiar. Like looking an old enemy in the eye. It wants to take me down. It wants me to just lie down and die. But I won't. I can't. There's something here. There must be, or Trinity wouldn't be in this snowy hell. I just hope that Jonah is okay. That he found a way back. I just couldn't risk having him with me. Not again. The pain of losing him, that would be too much to bear. This is my path, and mine alone.
You're not really applying your own logic to anyone else outside of you. So you're kind of creating another issue for other people. Right, weapons upgrade. Makeshift longbow. She actually holds it this time rather than it just floating in the void. 0% complete, bare bones crafted from sticks, simple yet dependable, upgrades available. Oh no, there's the glow thing. So, reinforced limbs. Stronger limbs allow for increased string tension and faster arrow speed and more damage. Apply to all bows. Really? Sure. Grip wrap we don't have enough of. Provides better handling of the bow and better draws or faster draw speeds applied to all bows. Bowstring around the knock decreases finger tension for additional hold time applied to all bows. String knocks. Oh wait, we're already on that. Oh wait, no, it's not. Arrow knocks on the bowstring allow for quicker loading of arrows and a faster fire rate applied to all bows. Waxed string. Wax creates a more flexible string which makes drawing smoother and faster applied to all bows. Okay. So that. Climbing axe. A sturdy metal axe for climbing. Wrapped handle improves one-handed grip allowing for dual-wielding melee attack combos that knock down even armored enemies. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Honed edge. A sharpened edge allows the blade to slide further into gaps, improving leverage for increased pry speed. Reinforced shaft. Weight handle increases strike power, causing enemy armor to shatter after successful melee combos. Okay. Leashed handle. Custom handle allows for instant prying of doors or strong boxes. Alright. Switch between multiple weapons of the same type using the weapon menu. Each weapon has a unique stat and upgrades that provides a distinct combat feel. Okay, so right now we have the Expedition Jacket. One insulated winter coat in red and black palette, perfect for mountains, climbing and other extremes. We have leather jacket with a dark leather jacket, casual clothing for simple life. Can we actually just cycle through these? Oh, we can. Kind of out of place right now. Reimagined Antarctic outfit. A tribute to the Lara Croft's trip to Antarctica from Tomb Raider 3. I remember that. This fur-lined jacket will help Lara to withstand the brutal Siberian wilderness and is penned with camouflage threads to capture the classic. It looks okay. Valiant for nostalgia leather jacket, Harley's boots, and bright red scarf. Outfit by this increases explosive power radius. I'm just going through them. Not bad. Traditional explorer's outfit, orange scarf, increased melee damage. Spirit Weaver, remnant outfit inspired by their Byzantine heritage. Manual healing has a chance to bandage without using any resources. That's kind of cool. Ancient Vanguard, woven chainmail and knitted long-sleeve shirt with leather straps. Solid protection for any bench, reduces the delay before health begins generating the damage. A little out of place, but it's cool. Shadowrunner, all black clothing with tactical vest and matching beanie. Firing bullets sometimes won't reduce the count of available ammo. Siberian Ranger, green long sleeve shirt, tactical vest, practical attire for both exploration and combat. Okay, then we got Hope's Bastion. Mix of woven chainmail, a thick lucia, and exotic fur cowl. Not bad. Immortal Guardian with a Burfell curl. This attire suited for elite guardian with Kid Tech. Hide garb pierced together from various exotic skins, extended with a simple scarf for warmth. Chance of looting an exotic animal resource from a common animal. Hair blade, bear hide, and fur jacket adorned with claw marks. Sparrow horn. Ideal for hunting in snowy environments. Nice. But let's go back to the default. Ammunition and equipment. Silent arrows. Hunter's quiver. Adventurer's quiver. Satchel. Compact hide pouch that increases resource storage capacity. Increases carrying capacity. Shot mounted shell holder. Increases the amount of shotgun shells. Shotgun shell bandolier. Rifle ammo pouch. Large pistol ammo pouch, large rifle. Okay, did you already go there? Yeah. Skills! Oh boy, these are back again. We've got Brawler, Hunter and Survivor. Hand-to-hand combat and healing abilities, hunting and scavenging abilities, crafting and exploration abilities. Faster crafting of throwable objects and ammo when on the run. Enemies killed or knocked out from crafted handheld objects deal more XP. Craft explosive bombs from red gas can. Deadly proximity enemy radius. Lightfoot, slide safely without damaging from substantial heights. Earn bonuses from survivor catches, documents and challenges. Find challenge objects more easily using survival instincts. Now this sounds more useful because it gives me more experience. Let's have a look at the other ones first. Gain a chance of recovering arrows when looting enemies killed with a bow. Increases steady aim time on bow charged shots. Increases the amount of ammunition looted from enemy corpses. Animals glow when using survival instincts. Larger animals leave footprints and blood trails that are easy to follow. Take less damage from enemy gunfire and melee attacks. Effect is cumulative with the Heart of Stone skill. Take significantly less damage from explosive fire. Incapacitate unarmored enemies while dodging with a well-timed press of the Y button. Enemies killed while in stealth will automatically be looted for resources. That sounds quite useful, actually. Right now, I think the most expedient thing would be the XP. DLC blood ties have been unlocked and become available from the main menu. Tougher than she looks. The Journal of Lara Croft. My father's journal, he mentioned my mother, he rarely talked about her, but it seems he did this all for her.
I received word today that university funding would be cut again. It's becoming increasingly difficult to continue. I face constant ridicule from people I once considered colleagues and friends. They have no idea. There is a truth behind all myth. The stories of all cultures speak a universal language, and they point to a startling possibility. The world is not what we think. Our lives are not what we think. If I continue, I face isolation. I will become a pariah. But I will continue. For Amelia. It was her death that set me on this path, and for her I cannot waver. I wish every night that she was still here, that I'd had the tools to help her.
Huh. Okay. Regrets. I wish there was some way to tell you what I've discovered.
Lara has accused me of paranoia again. Perhaps she's right. But I've been approached by people asking to see my research, people offering no credentials. I'm sure someone is watching me. Strangers outside the manor house, odd phone calls at odd hours, and then last night, the house alarm was tripped. Someone had tried to break in. I believe they represent an organization called Trinity. There are oblique references to them in much of my work, but what they're after, I do not know. I've begun taking steps to ensure my work remains secure. One day, I hope Lara will understand why I did all this.
I wonder if Lara was like a teenager at that point, or if she was older. Dad was buzzing with anticipation about his conference, even though he knew he'd be mocked.
Received an invite today to speak at a conference on folklore and anthropology. Of course, I've only been invited as a figure of fun. They only want to ridicule me and my ideas. But the point of this work is not to keep it in the shadows. The point is to expose it, to help bring the truth to the world. Amelia believed that it was noble to face adversity head-on. That strength was born from inside oneself. She was right. She was always right. For better or worse, I will accept the invitation.
That is a very low poly, or low textured playback thing there. A meeting. Anna made him happy again. She believed in his works. If only she knew I was out here in the middle of nowhere chasing the same thing.
The conference was, of course, a disaster. I might as well have been booed from the podium. And yet, I am in the best mood I've been in years. I met someone there. An admirer. She approached me after the slaughter. I nearly flinched, expecting her to continue the beating. But instead, she simply asked to hear more about my work. And when I started to talk, her questions were not loaded with cynicism. Instead, they were intelligent, almost innocent in their inquisitiveness. We spoke for hours. She says her name is Anna. I've invited her to dine with me when we're all back in London.
I'm going to call it here. Anna's probably going to turn out to be a member of Trinity. She told them about the research. She only got close to... is it Richard Crawford? Richard Croft or something else? Lara's father, so then she could get close to the research, so then she could tell Trinity, and has been staying with us because she wants to do the same again, but she's a bit more like, oh, well, I actually loved your father in the end, and I actually love you, and blah, 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 and then she ends up dying because she gets shot in the back. It's like, you've formed attachments you shouldn't have. Collaborator, those were hard times to Dad, but Anna brought so much happiness in his life. I couldn't resent her for that.
Having Anna in my life has put new wind in my sails. She's helped me focus my work, helped organize my research. She's even offered to become my editor. I never thought I'd find such an eager collaborator. Her presence in the manor has revitalized everything. The rooms have life again. I feel I have life again. But I am worried what Lara will think. Her emotions are more guarded than mine. I worry she thinks I'm trying to replace her mother. But I'm not. I'm simply trying to find what happiness I can in this life. Lara will just have to understand that.
And then Revelations. Tomb Raider Revelations. Oh. Dad was so close to finding the Prophet's tomb, but something drove him to give it all up.
New developments. I found an old manuscript buried and forgotten under a heap of pseudo-scientific texts. As I began translating it, I realized what I had, a record of the Deathless Prophet. I'm still working on the translation, but already it has provided details of his life I'd never read before. There may just be enough here to find the location of his tomb. This manuscript could be it, the singular piece of research that will bring all of my work on the immortal soul together. Revelations are coming quickly. There is much work to be done. Tonight over dinner, I'm going to celebrate with Anna.
Okay, the Bishop, word from Rome, an ancient message from, I think this is the one we've already read.
My son, the Order of Trinity has received word that the Prophet's followers are building a great tomb at an oasis outside
Okay, I've read these. I was checking them because I was wondering if the the contents of it change depending on how high your Greek is or your language is. So if you're like rank 1, you can read it and you can get the basic message, but you'll miss like little details. And at level 2, you then find like more meaning and secret things that were hidden in there, or miss things that you missed the first time through because you didn't know the language fully. But it doesn't seem to be the case. So, familiar pain.
I wish this pain wasn't so familiar.
Yeah,
Like-
I already read that. Located in Glacial Cavern. Located in Soviet installation. Soviet installation. There's a Soviet installation. Thank you for ruining that game. Explore the forest for signs of the lost city. I mean, I guess I could do that. What's with the yellow? I guess they're just paths. It just looks like someone's weed all over the map. Kill animals and skin them to get resources for crafting and outfits. Bird. Use birds to upgrade weapons and stuff out. Oh look, the path just cleared itself. And our thing has changed from blue to orange. Oops. What is this?
No way to pull that down yet.
Progress past this point requires rope arrows. Oh man. I want rope arrows now. Okay, there's another one. Nice. Grab it. Damn it. Another tree. This is glowing. Oh! I guess this is useful for when you want to hide on something and perch and wait for prey or something. Ah, damn it.
These ruins here. Mongolian.
Really? Monolith.
These characters look
Advanced
Mongolian,
skill level 1.
but I can't read what it says.
Why'd you have to skip Mongolian Day? Crashing. Survivor cache is nearby. Find the correct spot to unearth the cache. Buried survivor caches contain an assortment of resources. Look, that, yeah. Damn it! Surely it'd be better to go during the daytime, but that's just me. And there's the camp. I'm gonna go in this way to check here. Here we go. Oh, I jumped too far back. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go the other way. Ow. Tree branches. Mine. There we go. Exploration. Probably need to come back at some point so I can finish that.
Trinity. They're here.
Command, do you copy? Oh, shit!
Oh shit. What the hell was that?
That was a bear. Camera is really in her face. What is this? Ooh. Exploration. Hopefully this one doesn't collapse in on us. I am going to save, because we've done a considerable amount. Not go that way. Special ammunition and explosives. Oh. Magneset. Mine. Hello.
I have learned all I can from the carnage inside the Prophet's tomb. My brothers were slain, to the last man, sometime within the last few days. The false prophet's followers died here by the hundreds, but in the end, they were victorious. I have sealed the tomb as best I can, and told the men of the nearby village that the prophet is at last dead. I left them with the subtle threat that this place should remain hidden. I do not know if the prophet survived, but I will follow their trail. No one escapes the Order of Trinity.
The Order of Trinity sent a tracker to follow the prophet. Yeah. So you've learned a little bit of Russian. It's not Mongolian, but it's something. Yeah. I think this place is clear for now, because we can't really open these because we need fire. And I am caveman Lara at the moment, I have no fire. Only bow. Ooh, hello.
A crown from one of the princes of Kiev. How did it come to be all the way out here?
Examine to find hidden information. It's vibrating.
Someone was wearing it when they were killed.
How can you tell? Just because there's a piece missing? It's cool. It apparently taught us some Mongolian, I don't know how, but... Mine. Climb trees. 3 tree knots above. Music is getting screepy. I don't know what screepy is, but yeah, we shall stop here. In the next episode, we shall continue on. Find out what attacked the mysterious man and go from there. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check your Patreon donations, and I'll see you on the next video. Ciao, guys.